Now this one is dedicated to all the guys who can't get no dinner because your missus is always watching the telly. All right? I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. Most women nowadays watch too much telly. If they're not in front of the eater, they're on the settee watching Crossroads, Dallas, Coronation Street, Fame, Sons and Daughters, or Dynasty. Well, if this world was mine, I would ban the telly and let the girls come to the dance just to listen to me. I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. My alarm goes at 7:30. Never wakes the missus, but it does wake me. The other morning I woke up and was feeling hungry. Got the missus out the bed, come make my breakfast for me. With her eyes half open, she was still sleepy. Putting on her slippers and her own nightie. Although she came out of the room very quietly. I know in her mind she was cursing me, but I didn't give a damn, I was well hungry. Sitting in the bed very patiently, wondering what she was gonna bring for me. Either tree shredded wheat or Rice Krispie, sugar puffy or ready brekkie, wheat a big sock or flaky. You like it? A cup of coffee or a hot cup of tea. I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. Cause 20 minutes later at 7:50, still in on my bed I wait patiently. My belly went as if to say to me, I bet she downstairs watching the telly. So I came out of the bed very silently, went down on my hands, went down on my knees. I crawled down the stairs like a little baby. I didn't want to make a noise so she could hear me. When I entered the room, she was on the settee. Me ask her, what you do? She didn't answer me. She just had her face in the damn telly, watching the thing, breakfast TV. It didn't take much more to get me crazy. Car in my heart, I was vexed already. I just ran to the cupboard and took out the hammer. Approached the television just like a real nutter. Smashed up the telly, then threw it out of the window. She looked at me and said, what did you do that for? Man, it's like the whole house was in a contention. My kids were giving me a lot of botheration, bawling, where we wanna see Batman, 18 Danger Mouse and He-Man. There was only one way I could solve the problem, which was to catch a taxi, not to read diffusion. Rent a telly, take it home, look at team, turn it on. Then this is what I said to my woman. This telly that I've hired, I put it in your name. Any damage it receives, you are to blame. That means it's not my money, rediffusion's gonna claim. So next time you get me vexed, oh what a shame. Because I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. I'm gonna mash up the telly, gonna mash up the telly. Easy man, niceness. Pato Banton.